Hey guys, my name is Omar. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. And what I'm gonna do today for you guys is a quick video about the specs of this watch here, the Tudor Black Bay 58 Blue Dial. That way, whenever you do get your hands on one, you know exactly what to expect. So stay tuned, let's make this happen.
So now you're here and you're wondering whether this is going to be a good idea or not. I gotta tell you that if you haven't been able to buy it as of yet, go for it because it's absolutely going to be a good idea. You're asking yourself whether you're going to fall out of love with the watch. I gotta tell you, you're not. You're definitely not gonna fall out of love with it. Quick wristwatch check. As you guys know, I do own also a Rolex Oyster Perpetual 39mm wide dial. This is the latest wide dial that I had, not the oldest one. But it's discontinued, of course. And as you guys know, that Rolex owns as well, or it's a sister company of Tudor. Right, and Tudor was founded by Heinz Walsdorf back in 1936. He actually took it over since 1936, and it was actually registered by a different company. I have no idea what that company was back in 1926, and Heinz Walsdorf was able to pretty much acquire it back in 1936. Reason why he acquired the brand, or I would say the aim of Tudor brand was to offer more affordable watch making without having to sacrifice the quality. So as far as that goes, you used to see the same case on a Rolex, it would be on a Tudor. Right, so it's you still, that level of craftsmanship was not sacrificed at all when Tudor was made. The reason why Heinz Walsdorf did that is just to reach a different crowd. Yeah, that's the history behind the Tudor brand. I never, to be honest with you, I never not liked them. I've always liked the watch, or I've always liked the brand. The only thing that was not that I didn't like back in the day is it was big for me. It was too. They never made a small watch. Not a small watch. They never made a perfect size watch, right? Their watches are pretty cool. They made small watches for like girls and all that, but I usually don't wear anything under 36mm, and anything more than 41mm. As a matter of fact, I don't even wear 41mm at all, unless if it's a perfect watch, then I would definitely wear it. But now that they introduced the Black Bay 58 line, obviously now my thoughts have changed. So now the brand that I used to love but never get, I can pretty much get now. That's what leads us to this point so far, right? So as far as the case, it's a 39mm case. It's polished in satin as well. It does have a satin finish as well. The bezel is a unidirectional rotatable bezel with the 60-minute guardrails. Basically the clicks, I think they're called guardrails. So if I'm wrong, please just put that in the comments there to let me know, because I have no idea if that's what they're really called. But check this out. So the dial is going to be a blue dial, of course. I call it a royal blue. Some people call it navy blue. The crystal is going to be a domed crystal. The bracelet itself is going to be a the bracelet. So the bracelet, I'm not going to say anything bad about the bracelet. I like it. The only thing is the rivets, I don't like them. Right, so quick history about the bracelet itself is the bracelet of the Black Bay 58 model was inspired by the riveted bracelets from the 1950s and the 1960s models, right? So the bracelet from the old watches used to have these rivets. They were functional rivets, right? So as far as that goes, it served a purpose back then. Now it's just for decoration, right? I think Tudor dropped the ball there. Keeping it original, keeping it functional, I think it's the way to go. But again, I'm not criticizing Tudor. They know what they're doing. I know exactly why they did that. It's because, of course, they want to make it look like, you know, the watches from back then, which is totally cool. I mean, it's not a problem at all. It's just it's not functional, and I'm not a big fan. Now that's the aesthetics from the outside, of course. You also do get these this micro adjustable holes there for better accuracy as far as fit. As far as the movement itself, it's a manufacturer caliber MT5402. It's a self-winding mechanical movement with I think it's bidirectional rotor system. I think it's bidirectional rotor system. Yes, actually I know it's bidirectional rotor system. As far as the power reserve, it keeps a 70-hour power reserve or 70-hour charge. The accuracy or the precision of the movement itself was definitely certified by the COSC, which is the Swiss official chronometer testing institute. As far as the what else is there? For instance, like the waterproofness of the watch. Right, the waterproofness of the watch. It's 660 feet deep, so you can go as deep as that. Now, I'm not sure if it would pretty much handle all of that. I'm not sure if that's just there for show or not. I'm not a diver, so I would never actually go dive. Not that I see myself diving anyways, but I do swim in the ocean. I do swim in a pool, and I've actually taken this watch multiple times in the pool as well as the ocean. Never had any problems with it. Not that I'm telling you to do it, but just be careful, because at the end of the day, it could be several things could be wrong with the watch. That if you end up taking it to the water, it could break. Several things, as like the crown would be loose. The if you done maintenance on the watch, your bottom part or the plate part, if it's not screwed correctly, then that would lead to water going inside. If you end up doing maintenance as far as the removing the bezel, and you know, if you remove the bezel, that basically the bezel is holding the crystal itself. So if you did any maintenance on it or anything like that, then you're risking the fact that the water can go inside. So just be careful. There are several things that would lead you to you know, pretty much have water go inside the watch. But it is a dive watch at the end of the day. Alright, so at the end of the day, it is absolutely a dive watch. You can definitely swim with it. I swim with it before in the beach as well as in the pool. Never had any problems. As a matter of fact, I never take my Oyster Perpetual to the water at all. Every time I go in the water, this is who's going with me. As far as the diameters itself, the total diameter is going to be 26 millimeters. The thickness is 4.9 millimeters, and then the joules inside the movement is going to be 27 joules. As far as the watch itself, the hype is done. Right, when it was first introduced in in July actually, I was one of the lucky ones to get it in July 1st. Right, but as far as that goes, when it was first introduced, there was this hype. Right, now that the hype is done, it's a cool watch still. Right, it's definitely a cool watch. There isn't another watch in its price point or in its bracket that would beat it. Period. So if you ask yourself whether this is going to be a good investment, just know it is definitely going to be a good investment. If you have $4,000 to spend, this is your best bet. There isn't a watch in its price point or in its bracket that would beat it. Just simple, right? And it looks good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be coming up with other videos. I'm excited because I'm going to be getting a light pretty soon, so it's gonna make the videos a little bit more you know, easier to, or I guess like more softer to watch. Thank you guys so much for supporting me here. I do absolutely appreciate all those guys that have actually subscribed as well as liked. I don't have a lot of likes, I don't have a lot of subscribers, but I am definitely grateful for all of those subscribers and likes that you guys have given me. Thank you so much, and like always, make it a great day.